Imagine you're standing in front of a tree that has been battered by fierce storm. The branches are broken, the leaves are scattered, the trunk is bruised, but as you look closer, you notice something amazing. The tree is still standing, it is still alive, and as the sun begins to shine, it begins to heal, it begins to grow, and it begins to thrive once again. And that is what we call the power of resilience. The power of resilience. Today, we'll be looking at what resilience is and how we, just like the tree, can bounce back from adversity. So that is what we'll be looking at today. Hello and welcome to this channel. I am Joy. If you are seeing me for the very first time, welcome to this channel. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you for always watching my videos. I see you and I truly appreciate the love and your support. In this channel, we talk about everything about life, growth, and our aim in this channel is to become the best version of ourselves together. If that sounds like what you're interested in, please do well to click on the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to click on the notification button to get notified anytime there is a new video on this channel. So, without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Have you ever felt like life keeps throwing stuff at you, one challenge after another, and you are not even sure how you're still standing? Today, I want to talk to you about something we don't always give ourselves credit for: resilience, the power that keeps us going, even when everything inside says, I can't do this anymore. You know, a big strong tree bends when the wind comes, but doesn't break, just like the bamboo tree. It might lose a few leaves, it might lean a little, but it's still rooted, still growing, and still standing. That's what resilience looks like in us. It doesn't always mean being loud or fearless. Sometimes it's just the quiet decision to keep going, to get up again. Let me tell you a quick story, okay? Let's just talk about this little story. A few months ago, I hit a wall. I had plans, beautiful ones, so ideas, goals, dreams, but life had other ideas. I got inconsistent, I stopped posting, and to be honest, I felt I failed myself. But one day, I went for a walk and saw this tiny plant growing out of the concrete. Ha! And I said to myself, ha! Right in the middle of the walkway. No soil, no watering schedule, no perfect conditions, just growing anyways. And I thought to myself, that's it. That is what I want to be like. Not perfect, not polished, but persistent. You see, in nature, growth often happens on the ground before it even shows above the surface. Seed takes time, roots form before leaves appear, and sometimes, when it looks like nothing is happening, something deep and powerful is being built in the dark. That's how resilience works. It is what is happening when you keep choosing to try, when you rest instead of quit, when you whisper, not today, fear, and take even one small step. So, if you're in a season where things feel slow or heavy or confusing, I want you to know that you're not weak, you're growing. You're learning how to bend without breaking. You're learning how to breathe without out you're learning how to breathe through the storm and still bloom afterwards. And if you've ever had to start over like I just did, that's not failure, that's resilience in action. Even nature knows the sun doesn't rise instantly, it climbs slowly, stretching across the sky, and yet every single morning it returns. That is what I want you to take with you today. You can pause but still be growing. You can rest but resilient. You can lose your rhythm and still return to the music of your life. So let's normalize slow seasons. Let's stop measuring growth only by what people can see, because every time you rise again, no matter how quietly, that's power, that is courage, and that is resilience. And I'm proud of you for having it when it doesn't feel like enough. If this message resonates with you, I would love to hear your story. Drop a comment below. And if you are building your life back from a setback, know this: you are not alone. You're growing through it. We are growing through it together. If you have watched this video to this very point, I want to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for always watching the video to the very end. I appreciate. Don't forget to click on the like button and share this video to your friends. As here, we are building a community of people who are passionate about becoming the best version of themselves. Join our community today and you'll be glad you did. And that'll be all for today. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.